Well, I'm excited to be here at Hack Zurich 2021. We're just, at the end of the hack, where we've asked the open innovation community to help us fighting chaos in construction sites and, make us a better citizen to our local communities that we serve.
Well, I think it's a very exciting moment here because if you think about it, the construction industry has enormous challenges in front of it. And those challenges, I'm sure you all know them. It's a famous mega trend, 2.5 billion people moving to cities in the next 30 years, 60% of that infrastructure that requires building, etc., etc. We know it's happening. And we also know that there are things we can do to moderate the impact of that. And those things, no single company is going to be able to do it. And this is why I find it so exciting to see so many young people putting all their super smart brain together and trying to come up with solutions on those challenges.
One of the things we're most excited about at this hack is that the local people here and also the people abroad, they really try to put the pieces together. Instead of just looking at our data and our ideas, they were really able to combine our challenges with solutions from other industry players, from the government, from regulatory bodies, and really, help us find a place in this emerging ecosystem.
So I think I'm a great believer in data. I think I'm an engineer. For anyone who listens to what I say, you always hear me talking about science, about rigor, and of course data is part of that ecosystem. The biggest problem about data that we all face is we look at it and there's so much of it, and we just have no clue how to handle it. And I think what's happening these days, what I've seen evolving over the last maybe decades, it's really how we are becoming smarter and smarter and smarter with data. And finally, we are finding a way to make that data in use to make a better world. And what I mean by a better world is, I thought what Philipp said was so interesting. It's not just our data, it's everybody's data. And we all collaborate to get it like I said, in some use to make construction more efficient. But this really shows as well an evolution of the thinking where we're not all protective of our data anymore. We are happy to share it because we know that if we really want a better world, we need to share it. And this is what gets me so excited here.
We're all excited and passionate about the fact that we have the most modern, the most advanced, sustainable products out there in the market, and all the traction and the buzz we're generating. But it's also important for us to make sure that we create, a common yardstick of what this means. We're able to showcase to our customers what this means, down to the last, Swiss franc or down to the last kilogram of CO2, and demonstrate live, in action, real time, that all these products do make an impact for the sustainable world we're building.
I'm going to say something that I'm sure many people have said before me, but I think it's so true. I think what's happening here, all those young, very smart brains together, is the future of humanity. And I think that's why I like it so much, because the solution is not going to come from old-timers like me who tend to be conservative and to do things always the same way. I need you guys to come and challenge me in my comfort zone and tell me what I should do next. So that's why I love this place, and that's why I love hackathons.
I'm excited to embark on this journey, with the open innovation community, all the interest we've generated with, these young people coming from very different backgrounds, very different geographies, very different industries, saying we're excited to help the construction industry, the building material industry, solve the challenges which are really at the heart, at the bedrock of our sustainability challenge for the planet. So thank you very much for the community. Thank you very much for everyone who's contributed, who's discussed, who's given us their opinion, their ideas on how we can build smarter to build greener.